Hi everyone, welcome back to Words For with your host, Sascha. Today we're going to be reading Wiggle and Waggle. This book is written by Caroline Arnold and illustrated by Mary Peterson. A great thank you to Charles Bridge for publishing this amazing book. Now before we begin, I'd like to point out the table of contents. This book actually has 5 short stories inside of it. We're going to be reading the first one. It's called A Digging Song. If you enjoy it, please feel free to check out this book from your library and read the rest of the 4 stories. Now this story is called A Digging Song. Wiggle and Waggle were worms. They lived in the garden. All day long they dug in the dirt. Now wait a second. Do you know why worms dig in the dirt? That's right. It's because when the worms dig in the dirt, they help the plants. Now, do you know how they do that? Well, when the worms are making tunnels in the dirt, water and air goes to the plants, right? And then the plants will grow. Worms also mix up the soil and they fertilize it. So basically, worms are very helpful to plants. They're like best friends. So Wiggle and Waggle were worms that dug in the dirt all day. They slid between the beets, they looped around the carrots, they pushed under the peas. Their tunnels gave the plants room to grow. Remember we just talked about that? This is hard work, moaned Wiggle. We'll never be done. Let's sing as we dig, said Waggle. Wiggle sang the high notes, and Waggle sang the low notes. We wiggle and waggle, swiggle and squirm, digging in the dirt is the life of a worm. We dig and we sing all day long, our wiggly-waggly gardening song. They dug long tunnels, short tunnels, fat tunnels, and thin tunnels. Soon, all the garden rows were done. What a good song, said Wiggle. It made our work go faster. Let's sing it one more time, said Waggle. We wiggle and waggle, squiggle and squirm. Digging in the dirt is the life of a worm. We dig and we sing all day long, our wiggly-waggly gardening song. That was fun, said Wiggle. Yes, said Waggle. We're a good team. I agree, said Wiggle. Let's dig again tomorrow. The end. If you like that story, remember, there are 4 other stories in this one book. So please don't hesitate to go and read them. Now I'm going to show you one more fun fact about this book. At the very end, the author was so kind as to include a list of interesting fun facts about worms. Let's talk about one of them. Worms do not have lungs. They breathe through their moist skin. Wow, isn't that interesting? I sure know I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Once again, my name is Sascha, and this book was called Wiggle and Waggle. Thank you.